Ek sê julle gaan my Mary soos hy werk. Julle sal my mal sien. Julle sê hey. I'm just joking, eh? It's not someone there takes so fair.
Thank you, Pastor D. Good morning, RFC. Zivi took me back when we used to say in church, I greet you all in the wonderful name of Jesus. I haven't heard that one in a very long time. Yeah, God has been so good, family. 2024, even just running over from 2023, it's been challenging. Personally, work, you know, the stuff that knows how to drain you.
Relationship.
Pastor D said it. Yes, please put it on mute, Egan. But one thing I've learned on this journey, I've never seen the righteous forsaken or begging for bread. You know, when you go through financial, I don't know, call it crisis, but let's use the word difficulty. If your faith is not strong in the Lord, you will lose your way. I love what Pastor D shared last week for giving encouragement. And he also sent a clip in the church group of the Bishop Clarence McClendon. And he said something so profound in that clip, very short. The thing that stood out for me, he said, God knows how to pull your heart. There's two things that can pull your heart. It's him and it's money. But I had someone that brought order into my life. I had someone that brought guidance into my life. And as much as it might have seemed like I'm dropping my mom, God made a way for her. So much so that my mother is now living in George or close to George. And she's not working, she's not earning a salary, but God is looking after her. My mother has food every day. She's living on the coast. The beach is her view. My mother has had the hand of God over her life in such significant ways. I think she doesn't even realize it. She's had friends that have been there for her. We obviously as a kid, we've been there as well as best we could. But I'm just so grateful that God has taken care of my mom. He's taken care of my dad. His health has gone through a lot in the last season, but he's always given us strength. So much so that my dad was also, because he's a musician, and he's been looking for work. At this one period, it was very, very scarce getting jobs in his industry. And I prayed with him. I sat him down. Mind you, my dad was Muslim at the time. Still struggling to come out of some stuff, but we trust God. I sat him down at our dining room table, and I took his hand and I said, if you believe that God is able, he will. Pastor D also gave him a word of encouragement. It wasn't even a month later, and he got a permanent gig every Saturday.
Amen.
He has an income. And these are just bits of significant moments in my life that I just want to encourage someone with. That when you trust God, he will make a way. When you don't trust, when you don't lean on what you know, because we so easily fall into, I can do it. I know I can do this. I know I'm able to, I can do that. But when you let go of yourself and you place your trust fully in God, you'll see a miraculous work come to pass. Something that you never even thought or imagined or fathomed, as we love to say this beautiful word, fathom. God is real, family. If you've ever doubted, if you've ever fallen short, I want to encourage someone today. God is real. One last thing, because I see I still have time. 2024, we had our apostle, our papa, Apostle Calvin Phillips, and his beautiful wife.
And mama.
And his beautiful wife, Pastor Sharon Phillips. They came to South Africa last year, April, May. Yeah, it was April, May. And as much as we knew his assignment, what he was coming here for, that was for obviously to visit and check up on his old ministry at C3, but he also came to come and see us. Before Apostle Calvin left, he said to Pastor D, you are my last assignment. I'm not gonna go into detail. The most significant thing that stood out for me in that time was them sitting us down. The reason why I say that is because Pastor D and I have been praying and trusting God for their lives and for our lives, and having that apostolic release and their blessing to say, we are behind you, David and Shanaz. Go and do the work of the Lord. I think that was the biggest thing that stood out for me. And as I'm sitting at the table, the tears just started rolling because the Lord knows that's what we've been praying for. We always knew that we have their backing, but just hearing our mama and papa say, "We with you, go," was the biggest blessing for us. Amen.